Hi everybody, my name is Addison and I am a Girl Scout earning my Silver Award. For my project, I've been researching and sharing the stories of really awesome women all throughout history. Go check out my other videos for stories on other women and me sharing more about my project. Today I'm going to be sharing the story of Eugenie Clark. She was a Japanese-American woman who became a marine biologist, but was most interested in studying sharks out of everything. So the story we're going to be reading today is called Shark Lady, written by Jess Keating. Look at all those different kinds of sharks. It was Saturday, and Eugenie wanted to stay at the aquarium forever. She wanted to smell the damp, salty air and stare at the glittery rainbow of fish. She wanted to keep watching her favorite animals, the sharks. Eugenie pretended she was walking on the bottom of the sea. What would it be like to swim with her sharks, to breathe underwater with gills of her own? When the summer came, Eugenie's mother took her to the swim at the beach in Atlantic City. Stuffing sticky gum into her ears to keep the water out, Eugenie dove. Down, down, down. The salt stung her eyes, but she didn't want to miss a single fish. Constellation of sea stars speckled the pebble sand. She imagined a silvery fin standing strong on her back, slicking through the ocean current. To others, sharks were ugly and scary, but Eugenie knew they were beautiful. As she glided through the cool water, she wished everyone could see sharks through her eyes. But the sharks were only in her mind for now. Eugenie decided to learn everything she could about them. So she dove. This time into books. White sharks, nurse sharks, tiger sharks, lemon sharks. Eugenie wanted to know about them all. She also joined the Queens County Aquarium Society as its youngest member. Eugenie's notebook was filled with sharks. They swam in her daydreams and on the margins of her pages. At home, Eugenie's mother surprised her with an aquarium of her own. A 15-gallon tank was much too small for sharks, but Eugenie saved her allowance to buy guppies, clownfish, and coral reef and coral red snails. It felt as big as an ocean in her room. Their small apartment became an aquarium, a laboratory, and a sanctuary. As she grew older, many were still telling Eugenie what to do. Forget those sharks. Be a secretary. Be a housewife. Eugenie wanted to study zoology, but some of her professors thought women weren't smart enough to be scientists or brave enough to explore the ocean. And they said sharks were mindless monsters. Eugenie knew better. Her dream was as big as a whale shark. So again, Eugenie dove. She plunged into every course she could. Her laboratory became her home. From sunrise to sunset, she studied how fish grew, how they behave, and how they were put together both inside and out. Despite all the people who didn't believe in her, Eugenie was becoming one of the smartest students in her field. Even after she earned her degree, many still doubted her. But Eugenie's work was just beginning. Eager to make discoveries of her own, Eugenie finally dove into the open ocean. In the Red Sea, Eugenie collected hundreds of fish, including 3 new species that had not been discovered before. The Red Sea sand diver, the barred xenia pipefish, and the volcano triplefish. On a research mission exploring the Palau Islands, Eugenie was driving alone when she encountered her first ever wild shark. She wasn't afraid. Instead, she thought it was beautiful. In Isla Mujeres, she dispelled the myth that sharks must keep moving to stay alive when she swam through dark caves, still and silent, full of resting sharks. Eugenie's daring heart grew bolder with each dive. Soon they began to call her Shark Lady. Eugenie had proven she was smart enough to be a scientist and brave enough to explore the ocean. As her courage grew, she began to love and understand her beloved sharks more and more. But she never forgot many still believed that sharks were mindless killers. Because of their scary reputation, humans were hunting down sharks all over the world. Eugenie knew that sharks weren't stupid or mean. She was determined to prove everyone wrong. Eugenie fished through her mind and devised a brilliant experiment. Could she train a shark the way a person trains a dog? Were sharks much smarter than anyone knew? They were. Eugenie was the first scientist in the world to train sharks and even learned they could remember their training for at least 2 months after. Sharks were not mindless killers. Sharks were beautiful. Sharks were smart. They deserved to be studied, protected, and loved. And Eugenie's dream was now a dream come true. That's the end of the book. Now that we've completed the story part of the video, it's time for the quiz. Now the first question is, in the Red Sea, how many new species of fish did Eugenie discover? A is 3, B is 10, C is 0. If you said A, 3, then you are correct. Question 2. She proved sharks don't need to move around to survive when she found them asleep where? A, in a cove, B, in a cave, C, on the beach. If you said B, in a cave, then you are correct. Now the final question. What was Eugenie's nickname? Hint, it's the name of the book. A, Baby Shark, B, Sharky, C, Shark Lady. The answer is C, Shark Lady. Now it's time for everyone's favorite part of the video, the activity. Our activity today is going to be rubbing off of when it mentioned that Eugenie, all of her notebooks were filled with diagrams and drawings of sharks. So today I'm going to be showing you how to draw a simple shark using Ed Emberley's directions. So now, let's go! Okay everyone, so I'm going to be showing you how to draw a shark with literally triangles. You need to draw lightly so that the erasing later on is going to be a lot easier. So first we're going to draw a triangle like that. It doesn't have to be perfect. Smaller triangle. Giant triangle. Now for the tail, I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to draw a V and then draw a little line in the middle and make the 2 fins. That's an easier way for me to do it, but you don't have to do it that way. Okay, next we're going to draw a triangle here. Whoops. And a triangle here. Smaller triangle there. Smaller triangle there. Now for the eye, you want the teeth. Again, doesn't have to be perfect. The gills. Now we just have to erase this line. Erase this line. Erase this line. We need to erase this line, and this line. And there you have it. A really, really very accurate shark, and it only took about 2 minutes. I hope you guys enjoyed my video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!